there's a lot to learn from history. One of the things I've been thinking about recently is the first explorers, that is like seafaring explorers, you know, the first ones were the Portuguese and the Spanish. The Portuguese being the ones that first found a way around to India for spices by going around Africa. And maybe part of this is because I carry some of this heritage with me. Is the Spanish. They were the ones who, I mean, to me, what they did was, in a sense, daring. Beyond what the Portuguese did. Because they were going off of this idea that if they went west, they could end up where they wanted to go, going east. The concept is crazy. Intercept what you were going to get by, instead of chasing after it, by meeting it up when it comes back around. It's just the same as when Jeff Bezos said in some clip, don't chase after the hot thing. Don't ever chase after the hot thing because you'll never catch it. What you should do is position yourself to catch the next wave, which means do what you're passionate about. If you do what you're passionate about, you'll always be aligned with the wave, the coming wave. It's so fucking interesting. Like, in the past number of months, I read about, Columbus's whole journey, enterprise trying to make this thing happen. So he appeals to, I don't know who he appeals to. I don't know if he appeals in Italy to Italy's king. Did they even have a king then? He appeals to the Portuguese crown. They're like, He appeals to the Spanish crown. They're like, no, but you know what? Stick around. Stick around and we'll give you, a year's income for a sea merchant. So, he sticks around, and the Spanish keep giving him whatever crown it was, I don't know, Ferdinand and Isabella. There are two crowns. They keep giving him more and more benefits over time. Like, keep this guy around. We don't know. Let things build up and see what happens. I'm crossing a fucking semáforo intersection. I don't know how you say that in other languages. It's not something that you typically use in other languages. when you learn another language. But ooh, the light is for me to cross. I have 15 seconds to cross. Okay, so they keep him around. Eventually he gives his proposal to Isabella again. And Isabella's like, with the consult of some guy who works for her, they're like, yeah, no. And then, so Columbus departs, and he's making his way to France now to try his luck there. And meanwhile, Isabella's man, Ferdinand? Yeah, Ferdinand. Is it Ferdinand? I don't know. Her man speaks to her and gets her to approve it. Like, I don't know if he has his own guy who explains it to him and says this is actually a good idea. Moreover, he says that he's just gonna take the idea to France, and then the French are going to take the idea and run with it. So we might as well take it. As if to say, there's something here because he's persistent. Somebody else is going to get him. So it might as well be us. So they approve it. They send after Columbus, who's on his way to France. They're like, no, stop. All right, we'll do it. We'll fund you. So they do that stuff. And now we live here. This big-ass continent with, I looked it up today, a population of 1 billion people total for all the Americas, from Greenland, Canada, USA, Mexico, Central America, all the way down to fucking, I don't know, Argentina. This by the way, Columbus has a descendant alive today. Like, it's not even like a question. This is his descendant. And if you look at some depictions of Columbus, I think none were made in his lifetime. So we can't. I don't know. If you look at some depictions of him, this guy looks like him. And, oh yeah, he's like his, who knows, like his 15th great-grandson or something, who currently lives in Spain and has been receiving titles and honors, funds ever since that family, because that happened.